that's a good one.
Mm-hmm.
The thing about it is that we all have a story.
Oh, here we are in Florida.
Okay, a lot of times people think that they're not that important or their story doesn't matter that much, but it does. We'll interview you guys one at a time on camera, so you can decide who wants to go first. Whoever gets the short straw. Everyone's story really is so unique and special, and I learned so much from all of my clients. You can have a seat, sir. I think video captures the essence of a person in a way that a traditional paper biography or even photos in a scrapbook, it just doesn't. Their voice.
So we get out, she's left-handed, so I get her left-handed gloves.
Their emotion, their laughter.
I was coming to Alberta to work.
You have a certain window to capture the stories, and once that window's passed, it's too late. They can start right now recording their story and making sure that future generations know where they come from.
Stuart and I met just after high school. Well, we knew each other in high school, but we became more serious. I contacted Nicole last February because Stuart was diagnosed with ALS.
Yeah.
It was a devastating piece of news. How do we keep what we have? You have your photos and you just want more. You want something more to hang on to.
I thought it was a good idea for her to have this. ALS is it's an awful thing. Normally it's like 2 to 5 years after you've been diagnosed. That's what you got left. Hopefully it's not that way with me, but you never know. I think it's just a gift for our kids and my wife, for Debbie.
And why don't you tell me a little bit about the Freemasons? I understand that you're a member. It's such a privilege when people open up to you recording their stories like this. Some might be going through a particular diagnosis that they've recently received, and some of them might be seniors. I've had a client who was one of the first people that landed on D-Day. As I always tell them, I mean, they're the expert in their own life. They know the answers. I always tell clients it's a guided walk down memory lane. It started because I had a really close relationship with my grandmother and convinced her to sit down one day with the camera on and tell me about her life. And about 8 months or so after that, she passed away. And it was when I showed the video of her at her celebration of life and just saw everyone's reaction to seeing her up there talking and laughing and joking around. And what a powerful thing that was, that kind of the seeds for Memory Catcher were planted.
The next spring I went out and I came out west.
I'm living in residence in Ottawa at the time.
We were close enough, I thought we could get married. So I mailed her a ring.
And there it was. It came parcel post. While it's a sad time that we're facing, there's still an awful lot of joy that we have. And Nicole was able to capture that. She made us feel very comfortable. And we felt like we were talking to a daughter. To get Stuart to talk like she did, wow, that's amazing, because he's a man of few words.
I felt that it was a great treasure to have. It's very joyful, but at the same time, in the back of your mind, you know why it was made. Being a new father is, having that video will be really nice to be able to show, well, right now, just my daughter that, for one, this is what Grandpa looked like and sounded like.
I'd like them to be able to see something, not just a photograph. I have limited time, right? So they have something to hang on to, something they can look at and laugh at Dad again.
Grandpa.
It definitely does get emotional, but it's also something that's so special to be a part of, to ensure that their story doesn't get lost.